Test. Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in. So, this is Spirit, aka Peanut, because we have two spirits here at the ranch right now, mine and this one. And he's been here a while. If you haven't seen the videos, I encourage you to go back and watch them. We kind of try to keep little progress going all the time and video it on different horses. He's one. They're out of town, so I get to video quite a bit on him so I can share it with them. So you guys get to benefit from that. I appreciate you watching. If there's questions you guys might have, make sure you ask them in the comments below. Leave me a comment, good or bad, indifferent. I love to hear what you think. Sometimes it's not all good and it's hard to take, but I do appreciate you taking your time out of your day to watch. So, anyways, we haven't been doing quite as many videos. As things go on and things get going, I try to ride out a little more all the time. It's a lot of exposure outside, but days like today, I kind of come back to the arena and just check some things out. So, won't let him come too far around there. He can get a little nippy. He's got a little hump in his back. We haven't done any groundwork, and I encourage everybody to do some groundwork. But at the end of the day, well, my goal is to ride. So a lot of times, I'm going to do, if I think they're pretty safe to ride, I did I guess a little hindquarters coming through the gate, come in here and let him from the tack room there. So it's not that I didn't do anything, but he didn't seem to have too many problems. But on a cold day like today, some of y'all laugh if you were in Arizona, but for us it's cold. Tack room's over there. They might have a little more of a hump in their back, and those are good days to do your groundwork. But I just as soon kind of do my groundwork from their back. My friend Peter Campbell used to say, I do enough groundwork to keep them safe, keep myself safe, but it wears my shoes out. So yeah, I don't really want to wear my shoes out. Point is to ride. I don't want to get too stuck. A lot of times people get stuck trying to just kind of train on their horse, and they'll do kind of too many round and round and round hindquarters. Well, if I kick here and he steps off and goes till he gets stuck and then I got to kick again, I took him to that refusal. So if I kick, I want movement, and I don't want 4 kicks to every step. I'd like 1 kick, but I don't just start out there, but I'm working my way towards there. It's little by little. So if I draw here, and I'd like to kick him, I open this outdoor, and I didn't have to kick him there. If I sit down, I want to stop. So again, we'll go the other way. And then just kind of do some one-rein stops to free him up. I open this outdoor. I hadn't sat down yet, so I'm going to kick him, but I want to go till he's free there. Now I'll sit down. Good. We'll bring the front here. I want him to rock back a little more again. I'm not going to be too picky, but I am going to be a little bit particular here. I want him to try just a little more than he is, because he's a little forward. If he keeps pushing forward, we'll rock him back and try to reach that foot again. I don't want him leaving, walking off. Rock him back, cross over. Rock him back. Not push out there. There. He has a tendency to want to get too far forward there. So we want to make sure we do a lot of finishing with him coming back. There. We'll check the other side out. I open my right leg. I'm directing him this way. I'll come up with my breast collar. There. Dog help me out maybe. Now when I sit down, I'd like him to stop. I want to reach him out and back. I don't want him to rush. I want him to reach and cross over. Rock back. Good. He's a little rushed. Rock back. Reach. Cross over. Then he kind of has a little bit of wall, what I call waller step. Fidget, fidget, fidget. When I release here, I want him to find a place to get stopped. We'll rock him back. He's heavy. So we'll go back till he gets soft. So that'll turn into a new project. There. I'm not going to go through one project to get to another project. But now he's starting off back soft. We'll see if we can start backing our arc again. There, he got braced in the arc. So I'll work on that. I don't mind doing lots of preparation, as little as he is. Bill Dorrance used to say backing circles is one of the best exercises for a horse. You're combining lateral and longitudinal flexion, straight up and down, right to left, trying to get some control of the hindquarters, and trying to get some control of the front quarters, all while there's more weight on the hind end. Well, it's a different rhythm. There, he started his arc soft. Good. And we'll walk off. So I might not even go back to the front. I want him to kind of think about that. Well, if I'm loping him, he's got more weight on the hind end, and I can work at getting him to move his hind. But at this stage, I just drive him heavy around my hands. He doesn't have enough knowledge off my legs or control of his feet to where I'd like to do a bunch of haunches in or half pass or things like that. So I do a lot of backing circles with him. Good. I'll sit down. Now I'll see he wants to go forward. I want him to reach back. There we go. Good. Ah, that's a little better. It's not great. Good. And we'll finish backing our right arc. He kind of roots through my hands there. Good. I don't want him pushing on me. He's learned to push on people before. So when I reach for him, I'd like for him to reach for me and bring his nose back rather than pushing his nose out on my hands, getting harder. Good. We'll back this arc. Good. Lena, drop. Now I kind of pulled back there a little, so I'd like him to get a soft feel. I'm behind his feet, so I don't want him pushing too far forward. There we go. Again, where my hands are is where I want his feet. So typically, if I'm going to roll the hindquarters, I want to be forward there, opening the door forward, where his right front is stepping up under my right hand. When he's ready, I'll sit down and stop. Whoop, see, he moved his front feet, but he moved them forward. There, he went to walk off. Good, we'll take him back. Good, that's a little better reach. And just like you or I, he didn't have the biggest legs, but I'm trying to stretch those legs out where he gets looser all the time. Forward, I want his left front now stepping under my left hand, but off my leg. I want to have to kick him every step. Now I'll sit down and stop. The life of my body comes out. Whoops, see him want to step forward there. He doesn't reach for my directing rein there. Good. And I'd at least like to quit here. We'll do enough hindquarters, front quarters to where he starts to reach for my directing rein. My directing rein now is right because I'm going hindquarters right. Now, see him step forward. Step forward. He steps into pressure there. I'd like him to step back to my directing rein. There. I'm going to roll that side again. Hind to the right. Keep rolling. Get off my leg. There, now he's off my leg. I'll sit down and stop. Now the rock back. Whoop. Don't rush. I want him to get his weight back. And if he can't, then he's going to continue continue to push through my hands, I'll get him back till he starts off soft. There, out and back. Good. There, even got a little offset on that one. Not asking for life yet, but if he reaches far enough and has a little lightness in life, I don't mind that offset at all. In fact, I actually kind of like it. I kind of like it. Type, I like it if you like it in the comments there. Good. We'll sit down and stop. And now he's just rolling that hind. I don't want him kind of pushing through my hand there. And again, it's kind of basic teeter-totter stuff. If he's pushing too far forward, we go backwards. If he's pushing too far to the right, we go to the left. He's all his weight's bearing on his front feet there, so he can't move his front feet. There we go. Good. And I'm just going to stay on this side until he starts to think back. Might even rock him back here a little bit. He's going to have a hard time rocking back if he's thinking about going forward. It's about him preparing to position for the transition. I'd like him to reach back, but even if he just started to rock his weight back a little more and not tipping his weight forward there, we'll stop him. There, he started to rock back a little. We'll want a good quit. Good. And he kind of walked off out of it. I'm just aware of that. I didn't necessarily ask for it. I would have preferred he stopped, but he finally got that transition from hind to front, reaching back. So again, there's a difference between being picky and being particular. So I don't mind being a little particular, but I don't want to take that try away that I've been working on. See, there's the waller. We were off back. There's the front. Good. I'm going to go back again because I want to keep working on this front to the right now. Without there, he didn't walk off. Good. I'll walk him off. So I'm just aware of when I ask him to walk off or he walks off without me. And it could be sometimes pretty close to the same. Like, did I walk off or did he walk off? Good. We'll sit down and wait. See, there's the waller. We're going to go back. Back your arc. Good. And it's nice if when I get ready to go, he gets ready to go. But if I see him like I did the last time and he hurries a little bit, not fast hurry, but he leaves pretty quick, I know it wasn't me, but sometimes I might ask myself, was that me or was that him? Because I don't want to get always in the habit of walking off, because there, he started to at least think a little bit. I wouldn't say just rock back on that one nice, but he started to think a little bit. But I release, and I'll check it out. He's waiting on me, so we can go together. If he didn't go, again, I'd use my little bat wings on my legs and bump him, and I'd kind of get gradually louder there, but he's pretty light to go there. And it's a pretty cool day. Hind to the left, stepping his left front under my left hand. Good. Wait, and I want him to feel there. That's good. I'd like him to reach a little more. There you go. Good. You waited nice. Good. At least he's waiting there for some direction, but he's still just a little waller steps and not quite reaching back and getting his weight back on that hind end like that. Good. I can tolerate that. We'll check the other side out once or twice. He's pushing on my left rein, so I'll leg yield him to the right just a little. Want him to get soft, get soft, get soft, good. Get soft. Carry that softness to see he's pushing to the right, so my right hand's out, or pushing to the left. There. See, my right hand comes out away. I want him to step towards that right hand there when I draw that rein. If he doesn't, I'll come in with that leg. But I direct the life there, the life in the body through the legs to the feet. We'll direct him out there. He started to reach for me. That float and that rain caused his body to go out. There wasn't quite the hard spot. Whoop, there's the hard spot. I have a line here when I aim. I want him on my line so my hand doesn't pass my line. If I'm going to the barrel, I'm going to the barrel. I don't let my hand come past the barrel and keep going, hey, sideways, sideways, sideways. If he pushes too hard on my line, he might even have to stop there. There. We'll take the hind. Good. I'll sit down. There was like really nice. He was thinking all the way there. My body made that transition. Take the hind, we sit. Not quite as quick on that one to feel, but he did think it through. And that's a pretty good place for me to stop the video so that you guys can soak on that. I'm going to go for a little ride. I hope you guys got something out of this. And just because I'm getting ready to stop the video doesn't mean I don't want him to stop soft there and start backing soft before I get off. Always finish. Try to never go on and forget those little basics. Every time I do that downward transition and I pick up my reins, I want him to tuck his chin and get soft. Every time I stop, if he pushes, he's going to root into that barrier. And if he doesn't stop, when I get soft and stop here, my hands would stop, but he might keep going, so it'd be like a bungee stretching. So I stop my hands, and then if he pushes, he's going to put pressure on himself and have to rock back. Again, if you made it this far, do me a favor and click the like button. I do this for all you. I do this to try to help horsemanship. I know there was a time when my family we didn't have the money to go to the clinics and take a lot of lessons. So I was blessed that I ran into Buck Brannaman and had some of the people that I had to learn from that were willing to work with me, and I would try to help them, and if there wasn't something to do, I'd offer to maybe wash their car or feed their horse or brush their horse or anything I could do. Carry some things back and forth, stack the hay, whatever, something I could do so you kept me around. And these videos are a little way of paying it forward from those friends, Mike Thomas, Ray Hunt, Buck Brannaman. You guys can still go see, and I encourage you to go see Buck. I mentioned Peter Campbell. He was a friend of mine too that's not around with us anymore. But it seems like they're dwindling. That's a lot of years of horsemanship right there gone. Tom and Bill Dorrance that will never get back. So if I can help you some way in your journey, I sure will. And like I said, leave me a comment, but click that like button and share with your friends. Enjoy the journey. Thank you all for watching. Happy chats. Say adios, Peanut.